Obviously, there's still that argument, what is a view?
Do we use wide shot or do we use square shot?
It suits the format better, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, you can't record a video with 4 platforms in mind.
All the platforms started hating on each other. I don't think I ever see a YouTube link on Facebook anymore.
Distribution of content. So we done a video last week about content creation and how we decide to...
How we plan stuff, how we shoot it, and
how we go about that whole sort of process. So how do we use that content across all of our different platforms? Well, the answer is we're still finding out.
What platforms do we use? Why don't we start there?
We use LinkedIn primarily. We've started putting everything on YouTube as well. We've not really been pushing it because we're not really, as we said before, we're not about vanity metrics or subscribers. We just wanted to have a hub.
Yeah, it's more like having just some kind of centralized place where we can go, oh, we were on the phone to somebody who a topic came up and we were like, we did a video on that a few weeks ago, here's the link, and they can check it out.
If you do want to subscribe, check out the link in the comments. Another platform that we use is Twitter. That's mainly me. I believe massively in Twitter. I think it's a place to build a community. It's a place to push your business as a localized company. I still haven't found that sweet spot. I think it's difficult because people are trying all different things with Twitter and they're updating the way that you use media on Twitter all the time now. They've got really nice media studios, but not everyone can access it. Whether we put the longer form video out, which is up to 2 minutes 20, or whether we really shorten down that video and just put out a minute snippet and get the main like sort of grit and content of the video out within 60 seconds. And also, do we use wide shot or do we use square shot? I mean, as we've seen and as we've been discussing, square videos, they're really doing the thing at the moment, aren't they? So
it's because of the way that people are, I suppose, watching stuff. They're watching stuff on their phones in portrait. It suits the format better, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, it just, for me, square videos, I think at some point will come across quite fake. They will come across too clickbaity.
You feel like as soon as someone sees a square video, they're going to think, oh, this is an ad. Flick.
Oh, this is an ad.
Because I was about to say, square video format is big on Instagram at the moment as well.
And they work nicely on Instagram because in the feed, everything's quite square or it's long form, isn't it? So in Instagram, it works quite nicely.
Yeah.
We haven't really got round to sitting down and talking about Instagram and talking about Facebook. And I know you've got some stories of how you've used video with Facebook in the past.
Yeah, we had a lot of success on Facebook before they changed the algorithm because they wanted to make everything more private. Yeah, we used to get, we'd get into sort of tens of thousands of views. Obviously, there's still that argument, what is a view? Between 5 and 15,000 views was kind of the window that we were used to seeing. And then it got down to just a few hundred if we were lucky.
Yeah.
Because of course the business pages then became a separate part of Facebook. They were no longer appearing in the feed.
But that's the same with all social media platforms. I don't think we're really seeing any consistency anymore with social media. I think they're continuously, and LinkedIn as well is a prime example at the moment, updating algorithms, updating how you see people, updating who comes up where, and updating how businesses are treated on these different platforms. Businesses are not treated the same as personal pages, and you can't get that same reach, and that's why these platforms are really pushing the whole personal brand and ego side of content. So for us as well, it means that we've had to develop our strategy. Remember the first meeting? And I was like, right, we need to elevate the brand. Everything we do is going to be through the brand pages. The algorithm changed because of that. The amount of people viewing pages changed, and we saw a drop in absolutely everything. And our video views went from like 500, 600 a video to you'd be lucky to get 200.
So we started putting out videos on personal profiles instead.
So and that's what we're doing now, yeah.
We're still referencing the business digital beans. We're still putting the hashtag. How long is it going to be before they get cotton onto that? Okay, now businesses are channeling their stuff through individual profiles. So if they're hashtagging their own company, then we're going to push that down again. And they'll just continue to adapt.
Also, social media channels punish you if you try to link people away from that platform.
I was about to say that. All the platforms started hating on each other. You used to be able to like post a YouTube link on Facebook, and you'd see YouTube links all the time on your newsfeed. And now I don't think I ever see a YouTube link on Facebook anymore.
It's like, how do we then distribute the content to the platforms that don't allow the right amount of time? Because at the end of the day, as a video editor as well, maybe you can hit on this a bit. I mean, to record a video, you can't record a video with 4 platforms in mind. It's just absolutely impossible. So then when
That's
it
a
comes to
challenge.
distributing content, you then can't edit a video where then you're like, oh, okay, let me look at this. Oh, let's do a minute video from all this footage first. Oh, let's do a 2:20 video from all this footage first. Oh, let's make a whole polished video, which is about 6 minutes long from this. Do you know what I mean? We've got to create the centerpiece. I suppose from a distribution point of view, that's really sort of difficult when it comes to editing the content.
Yeah, you have to shoot the video with the platform it's intended for in mind.
From my personal point of view, in terms of distribution, we're still finding our feet, which is nice. We can discuss it with you. It'd be nice to hear about like sort of what your distribution techniques are. And I think that the most interesting thing moving forward with our distribution is going to be about how we adapt and mold to different social media channels when we're actually using all of them. So it'd be good to hear from you guys on that, and also from our point of view as well, it would be good to sort of learn from you guys on how you distribute your content across other platforms. What do you think about the points we've made about Twitter, Facebook, YouTube? Should we be using YouTube series more?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because how do you direct people to your YouTube channel unless they're already using YouTube? 9 times out of 10, when I follow somebody on LinkedIn, they'll follow me back. Whereas on YouTube, you can subscribe to 100 people a day and not get anything back at all. There doesn't seem to be that same kind of reciprocation.
Do you want to end the video?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Comment below with your thoughts. Clearly, like, you have a unique style to your hair, and
Yeah, I call it the hedge.
Oh, nice.